I want to switch gears with you and ask about the 76ers. Sorry, Bill, but they last month completed a disastrous 24-win season. Despite that, they're not only bringing back Daryl Morey and head coach Nick Nurse, but for now at least, looks like they're also going to bring back Joel Embiid, Paul George, and some of the other core guys if possible. What do you think of that approach, and is there any hope for this franchise?
Well, there's some movement going on in the Sixers organization aside from the basketball
Right.
side of things. Couple PR guys have left.
Yeah.
Some other people in the organization have been dismissed. And Jameer Nelson, who I at Rowan University, we're very involved with the Delaware Bluecoats, the Sixers G League affiliate. Jameer Nelson's been the general manager there the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they've announced anything officially, but I would expect that Jameer is going to move up into an assistant GM role with the Sixers.
I think that is official.
Okay, if it's official, great. There you go. So I think he'll do a nice job. He was very well respected by the players. But here's one thing to me that stands out. I saw this stat today. The cap is at $157 million, and the Sixers are spending $134 million on 3 players: Maxey, George, and Embiid.
Wow.
How do you improve your club when you are hindered with those 3 contracts?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Maxey deserves the money. Embiid, if he's healthy, yes, he's George. That's that now, unless that guy comes back this year and turns it all around. That was a horrible, horrible signing. So let's see what happens. But Daryl Morey doesn't have a lot of options because unless he can unload one of those contracts, and it's legitimate. You bring up the question, should you trade, just like in Milwaukee, do you trade Giannis? Do you trade Joel Embiid? And right now, he's never gotten him out of the second round. That's not very good for him. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, the guy's a heck of a player when he's healthy and he's on the floor, but that's a big if. And right now, they are stymied with these contracts and what they can actually do to try to improve this team.
Yeah, I wonder if they put him on the market, what cents on the dollar do you get for him? I mean, he's damaged goods. I don't see anybody wanting to part with a whole lot or maybe even take on his contract. If he's healthy, he's probably top 5, top 8, great player, but he's not healthy.
Well, it's a team that has a player that's been around the league, which doesn't really offer much value to the Sixers, but who had a good run at one time, maybe has a down year, has a big contract. Maybe you get a young prospect in there with a guy like Embiid, for Embiid. But I don't know. I think it's going to be really hard to move him. Giannis is going to be really hard to move. Again, these guys are, well, at least Giannis won a championship. Joel has not. So, and look at this league. Look at the 4 teams. This is the emergence of the new young breed, young stars in the NBA. They're all there. So right now you're seeing kind of a turnover in the league. And unfortunately, I think the Sixers with Joel is in that former category of stars that were in the league. And now you've got this whole new set of players that are leading teams to, at least at this point, the conference championship.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to get past all this, but we'll see what happens.